Welcome to the stream. I'm Pom Pom Chrisy, and it's time for a Pom Pom stream. We're on a new chapter now. Since today, it's not like the banner we were doing the whole celebration for, and this time we're actually starting the whole era of me just streaming stuff that's for the channel. Yeah. So, today is going to be working on my birthday short. So, this birthday short is supposed to come out in 17 days. So, we should have enough time to get this out and enough breather room for me to prep stuff for render December. That is the goal. So I do have portions of the short already done, which is great. But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to work on some of the early cuts. So I have this cut drawn, right? It's like a little dance, but I don't have anything for this cut, and then just goes to the next thing, right? So we could either work on that cut, which will be from frame 67 to frame 106. Oh, hello Alicia, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. And then we also have the final cut. This is the cut I really am looking forward to the most. So it's after I do like my little okay sign, and then it's from frame 526 to 580. And in the lyrics it goes, happy to you. And I thought it'd be like clever to like animate like Chrissy getting the birthday cake, because it's kind of like a happy birthday to you, but there's no birthday in the lyric, but it's close enough. So, with that out of the way, we could start with something I've already sketched. I've worked on, hold on, let's see, let's go over. I want to get that volleyball clip done. If any of you've seen my summer short, I've done like this little thing where Chrissy and Annie duke it out on a volleyball thing. Yeah, this one. Okay, so I have a hand pulling up, and then I'm supposed to spike down. Alicia said you waited here for 10 minutes. Ooh, very patient. Thank you, thank you. So let's start animating over here. I'm gonna bring down the little frame thingy here, but you could see where the frame is. That should be good. Alright, so why? Oh wait, I just turned down my stabilization. Oh, Ellie, good question. When's my birthday? My birthday is on November 28th. I like my birthday so much because it either lands on Black Friday, Thanksgiving, or Cyber Monday. So it's either I get a good feast for myself, or I get really good discounts. So I spawned on a good birthday date. Gonna make the liner a little thinner like that. Lucky? Yep, I sure am. So, I don't actually sketch in between for my animation frames because I want to save up on time. So all I do is actually just go straight into the line art, which might sound a little lunatic-y of me, but it just saves up on the time. your birthday is 2 days away from mine? Ooh, we're almost birthday neighbors. Maybe we're like cul-de-sac birthday neighbors. If I could put it like that. Let me down the brush side. There we go. I animate in vector layers, by the way. Primarily because I can just edit lines like that. Oh! Ellie's little sister's birthday is on the 30th, so Alicia, you might not be birthday neighbors with me, but you're birthday neighbors with Ellie's sister. I would take that as a cool coincidence. So today got a lot more colder today. I was struggling making breakfast for myself in the morning because I was just shivering. Is it getting cold where all of you pom-pom slimes are? Winter is like weird at first because like with fall, it's like kind of warm, kind of cold, and then it just blasts you with cold. Alright, let's have this. We want the hair to go up actually. Because if I'm bouncing up, hair needs to go up as well. In fact, we could add like a little strand like this. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Alright, I could just hyperfixate on this only, and then we could add in on the limbs later. So let's get the next facial frame in. Ooh, my other friend also has their birthday on November 28th. Ooh. Ooh, Hemlock is here. Hello, good evening. Welcome to my animating stream. I'm gonna be doing a lot of these, so get prepared. After it's done with this short, I do plan on streaming my whole animation process for my big video. Hopefully it doesn't lag. My big video is like huge when it comes to like the gigabyte size. I'm playing Legend ZA and you just found shiny star. Oh! Wait, is it much easier to find shinies on Legend ZA, or is it just as much as a struggle? My goodness. Did they like optimize like how long it takes to like reopen the game, or oh, you're gonna mega evolve it? Ooh, that's cool. It's easier? Ah, that's sick. As much as I understand, there was a whole like, ooh, shiny catching being easy or no good. For me, it's like, I get to relax a little more. I could totally try playing Pokemon if I can. I'll need to get an official copy, right? If I'm streaming. Is black and white even like findable? Because I want to try black and white. Alright, I guess it's only for the Nintendo DS. So I'll need to like, probably get a capture card. Yeah, I could go the emulator route, but I probably should steer off of that as like a streamer. It might, I don't know. It might not jive too well with like trying to get monetization or sponsors. I gotta try to be a little bit more professional. And I totally like do want to like say support emulation and stuff, but if I'm gonna do like a whole thingy about it, probably I can't do it. Let's see. Sup was throwing out trash, so sorry for the late response. Oh, don't worry about it. Go do what you gotta do. DS capture cards, if I recall, fairly hard to set up. Ugh. Well, then that would be like a project for much later. Oh my goodness. I have like a nice like hot cocoa coffee thingy, and my cat keeps trying to take a sip of it. This thing will kill you, kid. I'm gonna put it on the other side of my desk, and hopefully that deters her while I animate. Alright, let's get that hair up even more. The more crazy you get with your keyframes, the funner it'll look when it comes out. That's what I've learned. Kitty, stop trying to poison. Yeah. She is very food anxiety driven, so if I even give her like a little treat, she'll start like crying that she's like starving when she's not, and I'm like, stop, kitty. She tried to eat so much food, like she almost vomited it all out. I was like, no. But she's doing much better now. Today was a good achievement day where I was able to cook in the kitchen without her trying to take anything. So, progress in small steps. Alrighty. See how it looks. Yeah, that's moving. Now, because these like are like jittering really wildly between each other, we gotta add in betweens. So once I get this one done, I can start adding in between. Alright. Let me add the little pom-pom antenna. There we go. Now we get to do in-between fun stuff. So the blue is our past, and our green is what we see in the future. So I just gotta in between them, like so, like this strand over here, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So you can make it a little wider like this, so it like flows better. we go. Aw, I love that emoji from Google, YouTube. The like cat in the box is so cute. I think it's my favorite one. There we go, that's good. Actually, we might wanna do a more neutral hair thing here. My cat's bumping into the mic all adorably. Hi, Key. If I could do like a lap cam, you would just see my cat like laying on me and like licking my pajamas right now. It's a cold, comfy day, so having the pajamas and the hot cocoa and like a little like heat fan blasting at me is like super comfy right now. Why not? I'll add on to the cat box. Hold on. There we go. What happened, Alicia? The iPad that I draw on is a school one. Oh, are you unable to like transfer your files over or something? What's up with that? Oh, maybe try sending them to your own like email or something. Like if you could like send an email to yourself and then try to access that email from a different device, maybe that can work. Just a suggestion. Oh my goodness, my cat bumped into the bike. Sorry. I think she's trying to like subtly but cutely try to like reach over to my hot cocoa. Alright, let's get the hair bangs behind. There we go. Okay, let's see how it looks. It goes fast, so let me like Okay, yeah. That's good. Okay, now we just want to add it in between. Oh, scrolled again. Whoops. Alright, now we want to add it in between here. You'll try sending with the email? Yeah, good luck, good luck. Definitely use email to file transfer. Yeah. I remember when I used to just try to send all my stuff through Discord from my like one device to another, but then I was like, wait, everything's just getting compressed and looking like dog water. So I had to just learn to like mentally use emails always. Kitty, I know you're trying to go get for that coffee, but that's not for you. That's for me. And yes, I am drinking decaffeinated coffee, and I'm not gonna apologize. Oh wait, what the heck did I just do? Why is 22 so different from... Okay, it's because this one went forward for some reason. So I just gotta put it in the back and it should fix itself. There you go, now I can mentally vision it better, a bit better. Yeah, a little better. I'll just tuck this one in more. Okay, email, Google Drive, there's plenty of free services to let you do it, and Hemlock saying, dang, you want coffee? I have decaffeinated coffee, though. Are you sure you'd want that? Or you just enjoy anything as long as it's, coffee tasting? Sadly, since it's a school iPad, most things are blocked, so you could only use... Oh, okay. Best of wishes to you. Oh wow. You bringing up this whole like transferring school files or like personal stuff on school like emails just made me remember something. I used to have study hall in high school, and when I did, I would like download anime like episodes and just like put them onto Google Drive to watch them at school. I I just literally had nothing better to do during study hall, so I was just like turning brain off and watching my shoujo anime. Good old days. I remember whenever like someone would like pass by my I think they were called like Chromebook or something. They would pass by my Chromebook and like give like a double look like, what? How is she doing that? it was always just like funny and amusing to see. I hope I did not get viruses on the Chromebook by doing that though. You enjoy all coffees, even even at the least. You know what? Valid. Um, I used to like not enjoy coffee because I would always get like uh the double-edged sword of enjoying it but then getting horrible migraines later, but I've been better accustomed to it, which is, so I do occasionally go full caffeine in when I'm like going to a cafe or something, but I get to enjoy it much more now at like my own leisure because I decaf it all. All right, we want to like bring in a hair strand. That. You downloaded, placed on a USB, and SNES emulator. Oh my goodness, you would have been one of those classmates of mine that like pulled out their like phone and started using it as like a Nintendo DS. I think those were like the cool nerd kids. Whoa, it's looking smooth. Okay, but we don't want it to go fast. That's the problem. So, we're gonna put it on threes first, and then we'll see if we need to add any more in betweens. But it's not a lot of frames, so I don't think we need to go crazy. Yeah, that's good. So, see? Yeah, okay. Now we can work on the rest of the body. Now, I'm gonna get rid of the in-between for now and just work on the actual keyframe. Okay, let's see. You would reward your speedy learning, but it's wrong. You would pull out your Nintendo DS with the homework for the week done in front. Oh my goodness. We love procrastinating here. Procrastination is your life. Oh my. Okay, well, my best recommendation I can give is if you don't want to do something, just try to see if you have anything else you can do and just work on that if you can. Like, just have like a million projects you gotta do and just like figure out which one to do. At least, it's not the worst. So like, if you have like a bunch of subjects, maybe try to work on a different one. Oh no, not the really blurry artwork. Oh well. Um, you could always just like, if you're brave, okay? If you're very brave, you could always just go up to like a teacher and be like, "Hey, how do I port my art?" Wait, you could just why not go to that teacher that like really liked your writings? Maybe go ask them. If they like your writings, maybe like you could riz them up enough to like help you with that. Actually, no, the frills will not be like that. They need to go up too. I need to animate the frills. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with the art, it's just embarrassing. Ooh, it's time to pull up your big pants and just own up to it. It's your art. Good luck. If it's still really blurry, even if you try to like get a bigger file, I really recommend. Wait, if you think that's embarrassing, I have a funny story of one of my other classmates. Uh, this is in high school? No, middle school, middle school. Um, late middle school, there was a notice from the librarian trying to tell every single student to stop overprinting. And at the time, it was like news to the students because it was like no one's like really overprinting. No, no, no. Turns out one of my friends in middle school was a big Fujoshi enjoyer, and she would print anime boys, uh, packets upon packets, and I'm talking like packets thick as like 2 inches, like wide, right? So like I think there'd be at least like 200 or 300 papers of just Fujoshi art stacked upon each other. And she only got caught like after 2 years of printing stuff. And it was just so fascinating. Like you know like how people would like share their like mixtape, or like they would just share like the stuff. She would like pull those papers out like, I got hot anime boys, do you want to see? And she would pass it around the lunch table, and it was so hilarious. I think she gave me a couple to take home. I don't know if I still have them, but I could look for them in my old school like papers. So if you think you're embarrassed over that, Alicia, you gotta one up this classmate of mine. I was taking home all of the Orin High School Host Club stuff. That was my cup of tea. Kitty cat. She came back to my lap. She enjoyed hearing the tea that she wants to try to steal my coffee. Yeah, okay. So you see how I worked on these keyframes where it looks like it's going up and down? Now, if I work on it in between, it'll actually look like it's going upwards. Yeah. Alright, now we want to make the pants go up more. They're like, if I'm falling down, you want to have things go up. Yeah, physics. I love physics. Actually, no, I never took a physics class. I hope I would never try to. I love the only response left in the live chat is what? Like, what the heck did I hear? Oh, Nightmare's here. Happy birthday, Chrissy. Not my birthday yet. Soon, soon. Another year into the auntie. I feel like that's just a running joke that I'm old. I feel like Hemlock, who's like revealed that they're older than like an auntie status, is like feeling ancient now. Poor Hemlock. You are not ashamed of your age. You know what? That is a W take. Old and proud. Oh my goodness. I took so long to get to my coffee. It's like getting cold. What did I do? I guess that just shows how cold it's getting now. I'm assuming you mean to say scratched right around your eye, not actually clawed your eye out. Oh, oh, you want to see the stream? Share. Sharing is caring. Give me a new pom pom slime to watch the stream. Hey, it's also like sibling bonding time. Heck yeah. Might need to up a little more. Go. Alright. You don't care about the toes, okay? This is like, what? Oh, sorry for bumping the mic. Like, half a second of frames. We do not care about the toes. Shh. Don't talk to anyone about the toes, okay? The first mistake you can make with animation is hyperfixating on things that are not gonna be on the screen that long. Let's see. I feel like too expressive. Ah, Rocket. Just be the extrovert. There's a reason why there's extroverts and there's introverts. Consume coffee or take sacrilegious action to reheat it. Alright. I'm gonna do a poll. Alright, I started a poll. So, let me know if I should reheat the coffee. All right, let's see the result. Okay, so from what I can tell, there's one person in here who thinks I should reheat the coffee. Now, y'all gotta figure out in chat who did it. So have fun sussing each other out. Okay, let's see. When I drew the foot-centric art piece, felt sick for a while. Drawing that made me uncomfortable. Oh my god. You are a feet hater. I see, I see. Alright, let's see. Was it Hemlock? Was it Alicia? Ellie? Was it someone else? Was it my moderator? Oh my goodness, if it was my moderator, I think they should get demodded. I hope it wasn't the moderator. Alright, that's one keyframe. Who was it? Was it a lurker? Okay, let's this. Yay, in between. Woo. Hemlock didn't even vote. Alicia didn't vote. That means I have a lot of lurkers in here, which makes me happy. Thank you so much for tuning in. There we go, like that. The feeder went off, and my cat spring trapped on top of my legs, and it scared me. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Never underestimate a cat's devotion to food. Okay. Okay, I just got the cat settled. Oh my goodness. Whew, that was scary. Let's have another discussion. Which comes first, cereal or milk? Ooh. Alright, I'll put another poll up. Why not? Alright, I added a new poll. Oh no, what am I looking at? I think whoever put cold milk first should get banished. I see the polling. No, I misclicked. Alright, I'm ending the poll. Okay, so I put warm milk there because I have heard the argument that people like to microwave their milk first, and because of that they don't want to like wash extra dishes by like pouring in another bowl of cereal and pouring the warm milk on top of that. So I decided, why not? We'll just have like the warm milk option there, okay? I think if you put cold milk first and then cereal, you need to get banished. Bonked to eternity. Ready? Oh wait, I like looking a little too. We gotta stick more in the in between on. There we go. Gotta keep a very steady hand while animating. Another thing that came to my mind: do you brush your teeth before eating or eat first before? Okay, well, I am not gonna put that poll up because it is literally not good for your health to do one of those options. It is highly recommended that you brush your teeth and then you don't eat for like 20 minutes or so and then you go eat breakfast. I think that is like the consensus. And then something I learned rather recently to a detriment, because I feel like I should have learned this sooner, was that you're not supposed to rinse your mouth with like any sort of water after brushing your teeth. Like, you gotta kind of let that toothpaste like coat your teeth a little. Like, obviously you could like spit out all the extra like brushing residue, but like can't drink water for a good 20 minutes after brushing your teeth for the night. I wish I learned this sooner. So, hey, shout out to low functioning adults. I'm really hitting the marks for girl failure. I feel like I will somehow randomly swallow small parts of the toothpaste. I feel like everyone has at one point. Anyway, since I talked a lot about coffee, here, I can add in a new poll. Coffee, tea. We'll see which one wins. Alright, have fun with this poll. Alright, I'm gonna end it in 3, 2, 1. Whoa, we have big tea enjoyers in here. I didn't know I had such an unbaked. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't really personally like tea that much, but I could definitely down a cup of milk tea. I think milk tea is pretty good. You didn't vote in time? I'm pretty sure you would have picked out coffee, right? Alright. Let's get this other leg drawn. Yeah, you would've, because you didn't offer both. Well, yeah, you gotta pick one. That's the whole point of the polling. I'm not gonna let people be wish-washy. Hello? Alright, we're almost done with this in between. This is going pretty quick, so I think I will probably be able to finish this animation within maybe this week. I still have a lot of next week, but this is going great. I'm not sure whether Sunday is gonna be another animation day or my first gaming stream, so I'm gonna fine-tune some stuff to make sure the volume's great and there won't be any like weird interruptions. This is gonna be a very lengthy game series though, so hopefully I can just like get it through quickly, because I don't want to be the type of VTuber that like picks up a game series and then like plays like 3 parts of it and then drops it. I don't want to do that. I would feel guilty to my conscience. Alright, let's see how this is going. Yeah. Let's see how this is. Yeah, it's looking great. We're gonna have to animate the ball like rapidly spinning in the sand. I'm sure a lot of you have seen like maybe like Haikyuu or like sport animes. I just gotta make it look very like shonen sportsy. Maybe I could look up some references of like anime spikes and see how they animate those. Which get to the next keyframe. Just realized I did not fully draw the shoulder in. It is so easy to get blindsided by little mistakes. Oh, hi kitty. Welcome back to my lap. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, hold on. There's a wire. Hold on. Ah, hold on. Give me a moment. She was pulling really hard on my headset wire. Kitty, no. Aw, she has lap cat again. Aw, what a cutie. Speaking of which, I recently checked out how the channel's doing with all of this live streaming. Uh, we've actually already gotten to 1 out of 40th for our stream goals for monetization. Woo! I was thinking, since we might get to monetization sooner than I expected, uh largely unexpected, because I'm so happy we've gotten like a regular audience here. I need to figure out what to do for like a special. Maybe I could host like a Q&A or something. Maybe I could do like a debut. That would be cool. That would be really tough though. I don't know how to make a model from scratch. If you have any ideas, you could write them down and I could maybe like take a look. Let's have the pants fly like this. Looks a little wonky, but it looks fun. And rigging, I would have to reinstall 2D, live 2D cubism, or find a different rigging software. I haven't even looked at that. I think it's like wizardy what people are doing, but I have wanted to like take a peek, because people like Channel Station Art, one of the like really famous Vocaloid animators right now in the community, uh they're doing great work with that stuff. So I think it will be important as an animator to learn tweening, as much as I love my frame by frame stuff. It is magical for sure, yeah. I think the recent thing Channel Station worked on was actually that Miku magical girl-esque horror thingy song. I say horror, but like it's not. It does not look creepy at all. If I just say Miku Mesmerizer, though, everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's that animator. I was so close to perfection. Hold on. I got this. I got this. Okay. Woo! One line. That is what Inktober has done for me. I get to draw lines with pristine precision. Alright, let's see if I can do another one. Ah, so close. I had too much of extra curve there. There we go. Cooking. Okay if this has a little extra gap. My cat keeps shaking my thigh, and it's like making me get a little nerf of my line art. Let's see. You have seen the newer techniques as of late in the live 2D. People be putting in that much effort into. Ooh. And here I am wrapping my head around mouth shapes. Oh no. I could always just like make the art and then like commission someone to animate it for me. But oh my goodness. I kind of want to not be in the process of making my model, primarily because I want to try to delegate my time into other stuff. So, oh my goodness. I heard like finding a model artist and finding someone to like rig it all together is like quite the challenge, because you want to find someone that like is in tune with what you want as like a tuber. Alrighty. We are on the last in between here. See? Yeah! Alright, and then we gotta work on Annie's reaction here. Annie needs to be like, oh my god, what was that? And then we need to... Okay, let me get rid of the onion skin. We need to, like, animate the ball going fast. Alright, let's, this frame? Ooh. 1 hour in, and we have, like, 4 frames done? Oh my goodness. Oh well. It's, better than nothing. These are full body frames, so that's probably why it's taking a little longer. I probably would have an easier time if it was like a bust up shot. Let's see. It is definitely a challenge, but I think your layer method methodology. Oh my goodness. Big words, big words. We'll make it easier for you to go, hey, can you rig this to a trust? I've heard like a bunch of like live 2D artists and riggers. The one that made Kayson's model, Kayson's first model, she had like a whole tutorial set up on like how to name the layers, and instead of like naming it like left and right, they would like use like brackets and just point to the direction. Like they would just make arrows in like the title, and I thought that was cool. So I definitely would know how to like name my layers and everything. It's just, oh my goodness, I would be so stressed like trying to come up with like new outfits and stuff. Maybe I could if I could definitely try to see if I could get a concept artist, but so much expenses. That is way down the line. We are working with zero budget. That's a nice work around the language barrier. Yeah. Instead of going like hidari, fudari, you just put the little brackets in. So I think most like Japanese speakers should know like very basic English terms. I think that's like a thing now they learn in class. You got a screenshot of one of the images? Woo! Let's go! It might seem slightly more blurry, but it's not that noticeable. You know what? I would take that as a win. Once again, I scroll. Whee! I think that's like my biggest like weakness as an animator. My ability to somehow always scroll to a random part of my canvas. I don't know why I keep fidgeting. Oh, Simo? Good evening. How's the stream going? It's going pretty good. We're just animating, one of the scenes for the birthday short. Woo! I am very confident this will come out on time. Just change the vectors. Yay. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Very relaxing stream today. I'm assuming a lot of the chatters here are like busy doing work. trying to finish all the fan art? Thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet. 100% right? Alright. We are doing a chill work stream. Hold on, my cat is in front of my screen right now and I can't see. Kitty! Ow. My cat is making me want to animate one of those like loopable gifs where like I'm working on something and then I have to like peel off my cat and then like go back to work and then my cat just goes back again. Hopefully you finish in time for the aw, thank you. No worries though. Regardless if it's like on time or not on time, I appreciate every single fan art. Okay. Let me actually change the thickness of the mouth. It's kind of like low-key bothering me. Yeah, that's better. Ooh. Alright, once I'm done with these 5 frames, we could then go to coloring them. Realize I could also play something like Octopath Traveler. I have the game, but I've actually like never started it, so I think that would be a fun game to play on stream. Especially because isn't there like Octopath 2? Is it already out or? Oh wait, it came out 2 years ago? Oh, oh my goodness, I'm losing track of time. I thought it was like this year it came out. Oops. And apparently people. Wait. Oh, that's what I was seeing. Okay, it's Octopath Traveler 0. What the heck? Huh? It's coming out December this year? Oh, okay. I guess that's a lot of Octopath Traveler games. At this point, it might as well be like the series like Final Fantasy could have turned into. With how it like it's all like pixel art and like what was it, 2D HD 2D or something. It's so pretty looking. All right, let's see how this came out. All right, let's play. Ooh, yeah, that's good. All right, let's color this in and remove the sketch for now, and then we'll add the pom pom at the end. Oh, Soru is here. Hello, Soru. Welcome to the stream. Oh wait, I have to do a reference layer. Give me one moment. Now it should... Okay, it works now. Whew. No, it's not my birthday today. Oh my goodness, how many people are gonna... no. My birthday's coming up, hence why I'm preparing the short. But no, it's not my birthday today. Thank you so much for popping in, though, if you were excited for that. Let's see. That reminds me that I still have to make... Oh, you know what? Yeah, you could make a birthday short for yourself. Last year I was planning an animation meme, but lost motivation since it was an animation, had limited access to layers. It was too hard. Oh. I was in a similar position, actually. The reason why most of this animation is done already was because of the fact that, I was overwhelmed, last year with October Render December, so this short was actually supposed to come out a year ago. But, I'm having fun just getting back into it. At the very least, it's not, like, scrapped out into the garbage bin, so I'm glad to be working on it again. What app do I use for animation? Or if you're asking Alicia, I'm sure she'll respond. But if you're asking me, I'm using Clip Studio. I am Clip Studio 100% chill out. I will 100% like live and die for Clip Studio. Biggest fan, biggest defender. Clip Studio has animation, yes, but you have to buy the really expensive version. It's Clip Studio EX, so I think that's like the one where it like gets into like the $100 range, but it is a one-time purchase, so at least it's like no monthly like cuts. I love the what was it called? Perpetual license? I'm trying my best, but a one-time license is good. Alright, Hemlock's got it for me. Perpetual license. Oh, this is not tweening. you you underestimate my capabilities. This is frame by frame. I think tweening this would be easier, but I love my frame by frame. It is like my favorite. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let it hit you like a pile of bricks. Realize that I am drawing every single drawing out one by one, shading one by one. Fear me. You were doing so good on your sleep schedule, but you blinked for once and woke up to it being pitch black. Oh, still struggling with the sleep schedule fix. One day, Soru. Hemlock says, Miss Premiere, editing videos is a passion. Age-old task of finding software for editing video. Let me double down on my, my psychopathic tendencies with art. I do all my editing in Clip Studio. Like, all of it. Everything goes in Clip Studio. Like, all my shorts were made with Clip Studio. I made the subtitles and the camera movement and everything in Clip Studio. So, I just am a brute forcer because I don't want to learn an editing studio software yet. Alright, let's get this all colored. Yeah. Everything. That's one. Okay. Let's get the pom-pom in. It takes hours, yes. Everything takes hours, but it works out. I've like somehow managed to learn how to like min-max my time efficiency when it comes to editing in Clip Studio. Takes a lot less time to like port everything into a new software, at least now. Alright, there we go. There's frame 1. Alright, let's get the next one in. Put this all in before I start shading it. Chrisy, you are actually crazy? Yes. I'm glad I've received the acknowledgement. Oh, I forgot to add a line here. I'll go back and get that after I color and hold it. There we go. Years go by like flash. Oh my goodness. I was not one of those few fortunate souls that was able to like figure out how to get my hands on Flash. So my early days was all just using Toon Boom, and it was such a struggle because my laptop could not handle the software. So every time I drew one line, my laptop would lag for like 3 seconds. So it's why some of my early animations look the way they do, because I just didn't have enough patience to like redraw a line when it would lag for like 3 seconds straight. I was hustling so much, like going to school, then like going home to animate, and then like animating at like a snail's pace. It was rough. I think I still have the original animation files, but if I dare open them, I'm gonna like cringe at what I'm seeing. Oh, 25 minutes left for you? Let me check. How long am I going for today? It's Tuesday, ain't it? Alright, I got like another 90 minutes left, so you can keep going. Sorry, Alicia, we'll have to go on without you. Just so you know, you are taking a surgical knife to a ham slicer job. Editing software has always been a way to go faster. Historically, editing film reels is the only thing. Okay, but like, gotta admit, I made it work, okay? All of those Inktober shorts I made in Clip Studio, they came out all on time. And like, editing them, like, took each like, not that long at all, actually. If I made it work, I made it work. Clip Studio has like some nifty features where like if you use like a text box for like an animation frame and you uh type in a new frame, it'll like keep all the settings from the previous frame. So it makes it really easy to add subtitles, for example. So not too bad. Chrissy, do you have any character suggestions for your series? I honestly want you to like try to figure out like maybe some cute creatures in shows then maybe. I know a lot of YouTubers and like animation channels enjoy the object show, so you could like look at that stuff. I haven't watched it personally, but then you could also look at like cute mascots in anime. Um, I mean, I know this is like a throwaway, but like maybe like that cat in Kiki's Delivery Service. That's a cute mascot. I am getting judged so hard by Hemlock. I could see the seething and like the almost passive aggressive tone, like the just letting you know you can do it your way. I see. Ooh, it is funny. I just need Clip Studio to like upgrade again. Like give me Clip Studio 5 and then like make it like into an editing program and then like I'll be sold. I will be rewarded for like learning how to use a program wrong. I do know that Clip Studio is planning to add tweening animation into the software. So I could try that later when it does come out. They did add like a thing where you can grab like a flat 2D image, add limbs to it, and then you can make it like pose. But they didn't add it for like the animation side, so I'm sure they could do that. It'll be really fun to see. Chrissy, when did I learn how to draw? I did digital art since I was like 12. Uh, so about a decade and some. Technically, I could go into detail how like I did a bunch of like traditional art in school, but like I like to call the start of my digital art career like the start of art because that's when I really like start investing my own personal, like, money into it. Like, when I had to get, like, a drawing tablet, when I had to fundraise money for, like, supplies and stuff like that, and trying to, like, get a laptop going, I think that's when I would consider my personal start. Okay, that's a good, next frame. Let's get the next one. I'm gonna go quickly take a water break, so make sure to drink up and keep yourself hydrated. Alright, I'm back. I took like a good chug out of my ice water, and because it's still really cold in my place, I actually almost gave myself brain freeze. So, ow, my head. um, I guess I gotta start waning off of the ice water. But I am a big lukewarm water hater, so I'll try to probably figure some, like, in between of ice water and, like, cold. I've gotten your tablet, but didn't develop the skills till way later. Time for you to go to bed. Have a good one? Oh, all good, Hemlock. I don't even know what the heck you're apologizing for, but, you're all good. I'm just having a little bit of a teasing banter, don't worry. Rip my brain? Yes. I've lost maybe like one brain cell today from that. Alicia says, everybody hates on me for drinking hot water. Oh, you drink hot water? Yeah, you might be in the unpopular crowd. I think the only way I can drink hot water is like adding miso paste to it. Because, like, hot water just by itself, if I can't drink tea, I can't drink hot water. Oh, whoops. Gotta set this as a reference layer. I keep forgetting. Oh, a new chatter. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Your name is Duh, but, like, do you want me to call you Duh? Or, like, you got anything else you want me to refer to you as? Also, I think you are our new subscriber, so welcome to the pom-pom audience. Hello. Sawyer says, I drink cold water most of the time. I mean, I think as long as you take a little bit of sips of warm water, Alicia's happy in their corner. Yes, my name is Duh. Oh my goodness. gonna be a real trip for me saying the. You know what? Valid. Let's see. You would take the coffee grounds out of the drip coffee maker at work and heat up water in the coffee. Oh, wait. You don't have a tea kettle there, Hemlock? That kind of sounds a little cursed, not going to lie. There's no tea kettle, no microwave. What? Oh, I, I don't know what to do with that information. What? You know what? That L place. L. When I was working my first office job, I was so like happy to have like a microwave and a fridge available because I was just so used to like going to work when I was like much younger and just like fighting off the hunger pangs. Oh my goodness. So, you know what? I guess you gotta take what you can get. Considering that you have to just like take out the coffee and just pour yourself hot water like that. Oh, there is a microwave, but you don't have a standard mug? Oh, okay. Oh, hi, kitty. Hi. Sure do love ambushing the stream. Alright. Oh, nice. Honestly, getting like employment at like such a young age kind of like carries quite a bit of benefits because like when you're at a cafeteria, you could be like one of those cool people that like pop up and like buy yourself from the food from like the extra line. I know that's what I did. My personal favorite was just getting like two sets of like fries with like cheese on the side. I was a big cheese gremlin. Yeah, Soru puts it right. You don't need to, by the way. Make sure you enjoy your youth, okay? Expectations or not, at the end of the day, only you will be taking care of yourself. So make sure you don't destroy yourself in whatever you want to do. Oh my goodness, yes, we have cheese enjoyers. Let's go. And if you're lactose, haha, skill issue. Hey, you're lactose. You know what, Hemlock? There's a life hack for people that lactose, okay? Hold on, let me pull it out. Hold on. You take one of these. You see one of these? If you take this, you can eat cheese. You see this? It's called the lactose tax, okay? Every time you eat any sort of cheese, you gotta pay like 80 cents for like one of these. I think that's how much each like capsule is if you like take in full like in sum of the entire box. You just gotta take one of these. Oh, Ellie has to go now. Bye-bye. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, Alicia needs to go soon also. Enjoy your afternoon wherever you are. Is it just me, or is the word the origin? I think that's what you see of yourself. I don't know. I'm not looking at chat like in the YouTube, so. I still enjoy cheese. It still costs you the following day if you don't have lactate pills. Ooh, good luck. Oh, Hemlock's going to bed now? Alright, have a good night. And I hope you all enjoy the VOD. I am streaming for only 1 more hour, so... if you check out the VOD, that would be pretty cool. Oh my goodness. All of you are like night dwellers. Am I streaming at a bad time for all of you? It's like 4 a.m., 12 a.m. there? What the heck is going on? I do have like a stream planned at like 9 hours from now or something. Not like from now, but like I do have some future streams that are like later. So maybe those streams will be easier to tune in on. Sleep is for people with skill issues? What? No. People that don't sleep will get skill issues, okay? Oh my goodness. We got very, very irresponsible pom-pom slimes here. Takes many hours for you to fall asleep, but can't stay up. That's rough. Good luck with that. I find it best to just, like, completely try to not, like, look at any, like, blue light, because that helps a lot. Okay, Soru, if you're going to bed now, have a good night. Oh, okay. Okay. I think you were like trying to say it like a meme. I got you, I got you. What goal are you, trying to get done? Honestly, kinda curious. Oh, you gotta go? Alrighty, Alicia. Thank you for tuning in. It was fun having you in here. Bye-bye. Wait, what the heck? Why did I color the skin tone? Oh, losing my mind. My marble. Alrighty. Get the leg shaded in. Passing down the #1 chatter crown to the next in line. I see you are all enjoying the EXP system of the chat. Thank you. I'm glad I did not disable that. Something I will be able to enable though for the next big video, assuming we hit monetization, is the hype system. And I might ask really kindly for all of you to hype the next big video that comes out so that hopefully it gets pushed into the algorithm. It's something new on YouTube actually. It's only enabled for monetized channels, but basically everybody has, I think, like 3 hypes per day, and they can hype a video by just like, I think, only clicking on the hype button. And I think like there's like a leaderboard or something, and if it's like up high on the leaderboard, it just gets pushed out. Yeah, I think that's a really cool system. And I'm gonna try to like encourage everyone here to like help me out. Help a pom-pom out. Alright, let's color in the whole thing so that there's nothing that shows out into the background. I don't think you could hype up shorts, which, oh well, it's okay, but I will be maybe I'll make like a short before I post my next video to like ask for help or something. I don't know. I don't know how many hypes it takes for the video to get up in the leaderboard. If it's a lot, I might be cooked. Alright, that's the next. Alright, let's get this one. Seems like we'll have enough time to definitely finish these 5 frames fully colored, shaded. And then I could try to get any animated here. Let me open up the sketch frame. I could try to get any all like surprised. But if that's not enough time, I think we did get a lot of good work in. Because this is like a whole scene where we have like the hand come up and then that. Yeah, that'll be good. Gotta animate the ball too. You have a question? Alright, go for it. Duh. I keep thinking of like duh like this instead of the like this. I don't know why. My brain is rotted. What do I struggle the most while drawing? Ooh, that is a good question. I think my weakest point right now is actually backgrounds because I do feel pretty confident in my character animation. But occasionally I do have like anatomy problems when I'm illustrating. When it comes to animation, I try to be a little bit more loosey-goosey. Primarily because I don't want to overthink things. But yeah, backgrounds are to me the biggest struggle. I do want to work on a big backgrounds library where I just like draw a bunch of assets so I could just like put them together kind of like a like a video game where you just like take like Animal Crossing for example, you have like a bunch of objects and you just put it in a room all pretty. That's basically what I'm trying to work on every time I make a background. So like right now I have like multiple like table assets and like chair assets. So like if I'm ever like running pinched on time, I just pull up my asset file and then just take something and just like plop it in. I did make this recent library background that looked really cool. It'll be a surprise when all of you watch the video. Hmm. Um, since the next big video won't come out though until like very late in, uh, it'll take me a while to get to uploading it. So I hope all of you will like stick through while I like live stream. The reason why I chose the was that I was going to put something else, but then I looked at the word the and then went, yeah, this is perfection. You know, you kind of have similar energy to this VTuber called Yusan, because like they just went with like unknown as their name, and they just didn't think of anything else. So same like vibe and energy. I like it. Will I ever do a collab with smaller YouTubers? Collab is hard. Um, I've never done a collab before. I've been asked, of course, to like provide voice lines for other YouTubers in the past. But I've never like understood how to approach a collab because there's like there's so much you need to do. You need to like from what my understanding is, you need to like connect with the person you want to collab, and like you have to like have like a system in check. So, I don't even know how to even collab with like even like just YouTubers in general. So I don't know how to answer that question. Sorry. I think the key is that I want to build my audience first, and then like, and then if someone teaches me how to collab, maybe I'll try, but otherwise, I'm not sure if I'm a big collabor yet. Maybe I could try like a live stream collab first, because that probably is a little more on the easier side than a whole like animated video collab. I want to try to do stuff like how Honobread does it, where like, uh, or like Emirichu and Wolfichu, like where they like each post like a whole animated video on each other's like channel. So like one person would like do a topic, and another person would do like the same topic but like a different story, and then they would like animate like their own stuff for it, and then they would like recommend each other's like videos. Let me read. um Once tried to be an art YouTuber, but the sheer amount of energy it took from me made me want to quit and delete all the videos. It's not for everyone. um I do feel a little saddened, like that, like you gave up, because I just don't in general like to see when people give up. But you gotta do what you want to do, and if like art makes you frustrated to that point, then it might not be the right choice for you. I think anyone who thinks content creation is easy, um greatly underestimates the amount of energy it takes to put out every video and to keep your branding in check. You feel like you might try again, but who knows? Well, good luck in whatever path you choose. It doesn't have to be art. You could always like, if you like to video game, you could always like, make like game related content or other stuff. Remember, the world is your oyster, they say. You can do whatever you want. And of course, in means. I kind of had to go through a lot of personal growth when figuring out my channel. Mainly because I had to like swallow my pride and just accept that this is gonna take a very long time before I could even get like monetized or a full-time career out of this. But it's, for me, it's not about the whole like monetization itself, because I do love creating, and I do have a huge passion for animating. It's just the whole monetization would be nice so I could keep actualizing my career, because at the end of the day, financial stability is what keeps all of us in reality checks. Type of content you want to do, Soru, is Minecraft videos. Those are pretty popping. I think Minecraft is like pretty timeless on the platform at the moment. I mean, heck, we saw the revival of it with Dream. It was like super mainstream, even though it came out years ago. Dream is in controversial hot water though, so I don't personally know too much of it, but I try to like make sure to stay more informed before I like say I support or don't support a creator. I just remember there was a lot of like stuff on X and YouTube about like Tommy Innit and Dream, so I'm not gonna say for sure on that stuff, but I do know that you cannot deny that Dream was like very influential when it came to the Minecraft explosion that was on YouTube a couple years ago. Like the whole Manhunt series. My goodness, that was huge. I remember watching that stuff too. Alright, that's 4 frames. Let's get the last one in. Dream as in the concept or another? You don't, Dream is like YouTuber. I think you can just search the word Dream and you'll find it on YouTube. Little green guy. You really liked Technoblade growing up? My condolences, as Technoblade has sadly passed. I've never personally consumed content from him, but I do know he was a very influential figure as well in the Minecraft space. I don't know because I know there's what was that called? Was it called like the Dream SMP stuff? I know that was like a whole like server and series and like RP stuff. I was not one of those people that were tuning in at the time. So, I don't personally know, but I think Soru knows. The coolest thing that came out of the Dream SMP stuff for me personally was just seeing all of these like really like cool animation like fight scenes. That was cool to see. I didn't know any of the context, but man, were they fun to watch. Same? That's hilarious. Alright, I think the eyes are done. There we go. Oh my goodness. The story you're recalling, Doug, gives me the same energy as the disappearing guy in the Amazing Digital Circus. I don't know why. It's just like an NPC, but like I find that kind of humor like funny because I'm just rotted in the brain. The disappearing guy from the Amazing Digital Circus is what I said. Same humor and energy. Oh, you love that guy? Let's go. You know what? That makes sense. If you like the humor just now from that, of course you would like the disappearing guy. I think the last Amazing Digital's not the last. The next episode is coming out in December, right? Let me see when. Oh yeah, it's coming out December 12th. I do have like a Gangle illustration. Maybe I could jumble up the rendered Decembers, but maybe I could just talk about my thoughts of the new episode when I release the Gangle render. The only character you like the most? There's no way. I'm calling cap on that. You're telling me there's 6 main characters plus Kane, and you only like that NPC? No way, cap. Dude, he's peak, you don't understand. Saru doesn't watch digital. I think if you want to understand a lot of like meme internet culture, I think it's a good watch. But otherwise, we're not forcing you to check it out. All good. I've like fully embraced the I'm going to try to force myself to watch as many shows as possible just so like I could stay like cultured. Gotta do it for the culture. And if I enjoy it, that's a bonus. Gotta expand my knowledge, my mind. I had to drag my feet through murder drones, unfortunately. Uh, I tried to watch like the first show, like first episode in like a Discord call, and people were cringing. It is not intended for aunties old as me. It is more intended for like people who like just got into like Danganronpa and they're like going through high school It's for that audience, not for me. But for the sake of culture, I watched all of it. I did it so I could just say I watched it and I could talk about it. So if you're not as crazy as me, don't force yourself to watch anything that I'm talking about. Not sure. It's not AI. The show talks about like AIs, like the characters, but no, it is fully animated. I think in Maya. I learned how to animate with Maya once, and oh my goodness, I've never wanted to like perish more than like dealing with my college finals for that. Oh, okay. I said you watched all? Yes. I did. I watched all the episodes. It's a short watch though. It's not like as much of a time commitment like most like 12 episode like shows. I am still trying to get through all of the Inktober series that like people have like recommended me to like draw for. So like Link Clink, I do need to watch that next because I know that the character I'm drawing gets more prevalent in the next season. So I'm still trying to expand my knowledge. Wait, did I draw on the wrong layer? Oopsie. This is an easy fix. We just take the layer and then we just transfer. Boom. Ah, I have won against the layer battles. Drawing on the wrong layer is like an artist's worst nightmare. Discovering glitch shows in YouTube recommendations is the best or worst decision. I more so respect Glitch Studios because they are a rising studio that actually carries strong competition against like the current titans like Disney and Pixar. And the fact that they're trying to do like high budget 2D animation shows is great. Princess of Guinevere, oh my goodness, I can't wait for episode 2. I watched the pilot and it's so great. And the managers and the production team behind it are like completely transparent. Like they're going on like saying like, "Hey, you buy the merch so we can greenlight the show." Like they are so honest in saying like they need more budget. And I respect that. I am praying though with like double crossing praying my fingers that they do not fall to like becoming like a public stock and like getting subjugated to like capitalism because then they have to min-max their shows and then it gets messy from there. Then it turns into another Disney. All right, that's all 5 frames. Yeah. All right, let's see this. Nice. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's draw the surprised Annie. Let me make a new animation layer folder and then make that Annie. And then we have 30 minutes left, so this might be not fully done, but what we can do is just get what we can and then end the stream. I think this is still pretty good progress. Alrighty, I have the first frame up here, and now let's sketch it. I know I have any sketched here, but it's kind of a little too abstract-y, so I'm gonna redo that. Actually, what if we... I kind of... This is already when the ball hits the floor, so we want to draw any more like razzled, or how do I say that word? Just scared, like surprised. So let's like make any all like spluttery like this. I'm making up words as I go. Hehe. Welcome back, Soru. If I remember correctly, they made a short where every character was edited, basically saying random things. Yeah, they like to do a lot of blooper stuff. I love how they do their like merch reveals where they like try to be in character and like have funny like acting going on. Do the bottom flat like this. Now it's just looking one of those like puff pals from like Club Penguin. What did I do? Hold on. Maybe like just less, and then we'll have like a couple of like jittery stuff here. Yeah, like this. And then we'll like have like little dots here with like slime. There you go. Also, I need to drag Chrisy lower with each frame because she is falling down after spiking. Hold on. Like this. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that's so much better! Oh my goodness, that like night and day. Yeah, that's like a slow-mo. Okay, now let's animate any. Before you go finding it, I do have a rule explicitly saying no advertising or links. I'm sorry. Um, I'll check it out in my own time when I can, like look for it, but want to keep the chat clean. Sure, it's pretty funny. I'll try to look for it. Don't worry. Let's make some of these little slime blotches a little smaller. like so. And then I make the whole brush stroke like that. Yeah, that's good. I felt some weird twitching on my leg because apparently my cat is now REM sleeping on me, so that's really cute. Oh, I really gotta go now. See you, chat's been a pleasure to be the amongst all of you. Okay, okay. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye, duh. Yeah, it looks so surprised. Okay, now let's add the shading. Let me check if need any color on this. Nope. Okay, that's good. It has seen things, yes. The trajectory of the ball has scared any. Oh wait, I forgot to make another reference layer. Whoopsie! Alright, now it's fixed. I keep forgetting to set my line art as my reference layer. It's basically a really easy shortcut so that I don't have to play around with the fill bucket tool like settings. There we go, that's so cute. Okay, that's a very scared Annie. Now let's add another frame. Now, when we want to add like a very scared expression, we want to just increase the vertical tension. So we can add like lines up here, and we can add like extra bumps. And then we could just make the particles go up a little more. Yay! That looks a lot more scared now. And then we'll have Annie go up. And then, when we have Chrissy going down, we'll have Annie go up. That'll be, like, a good way to, like, juxtapose the composition. We'll, bring Annie up slowly, though, after I'm done animating it all, because it's harder to do in-betweens when things are moving up. And he is staring straight into your soru. Oh, hold on. I need to go take a quick bathroom break. I know it's like 20 minutes before the stream ends, but give me a moment. I'll be right back. I am back. Thank you so much for waiting. Whew. I simply just drank too much water during the stream again. Thank goodness I made that be right back screen. Thank you so much. Alright, let's get back to animating. Oh, hi, kitty. Such a cutie. He likes meowing for me. I think it didn't come through on the mic since I just stopped pushing the push to talk, but she was really cute. Drink a lot of water too? Nice. We gotta make sure everyone, not just myself, is hydrated. Once again, I forgot to put the reference layer. Oops. Okay, now. About background shenanigans. There we go. Alright, that's frame 2. Now, this is going to be a keyframe, so we're going to do one more frame and then have to do the in-betweens of those. And actually, we might get Annie's reaction done before we have to call stream today. Do I watch? Oh wait, I think I recognize that. Let me search it up. Hold on. Okay, so I do recognize them as a very big YouTuber, but no, I haven't really seen their content because they are a big gaming channel. I've kind of like stepped out of watching gaming channels primarily because I've sort of enjoyed playing the game myself. Yeah, horror games. You know what I've said about that, Soru? I do not like horror games, not because they're bad, but because I can't handle it, okay? Spare me, please. Alright. You won't, though. I see. Ruthless. Let's bring out the pom-pom even more. Okay. I don't know why, but whenever there's a jump scare, you don't scream, you just flinch. I do both, and I feel like if I were to play a horror game, my neighbors would probably dial for help because I cannot keep my volume down. I go full-blown, like, ear-piercing screams down the spine. I think that's gonna be worse than whatever jump scares you're used to. I've had close friends like complain that like I am louder than the game. when we play like with what was that called? Proximity chat. Yeah, whenever we play with proximity chat, I'm usually louder than the game because I scream really loud. Maybe worse. You know what they say, I got decibels. Alrighty. Now it's time for the in-between. You got used to horror by watching horror series? Well, you see, I never really got desensitized to it because I also was introduced to horror at a very young age, but I never like got over the uncanniness. Like I've seen Silent Hill when I was like really young. I've seen Higurashi, but like I can't shake off that feeling of horror. Just I can't. The best I could do is like watch VTubers play horror games, but like I have to look away from the screen like 90% of the time. You never watched? Oh, like you actually play it? Oh my goodness, trooper. One brave pom-pom slime over here. Oh, whoops, I scrolled too far again. I remember when you were like, what the heck? Oh my goodness. The most I was able to play was Amori, and I don't even think that counts as horror. It's just psychological. Alrighty. I think it'd be a little funnier if we like have like the first frame and like maybe like a middle and last frame be like really poorly drawn. Sort of like a spaz, like how Bocchi the Rock does it. What spider game are you talking about? Is it the survival game where like there's a bunch of like spiders bigger than you? Because yeah, me too. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, me neither. You would get the jump scare of a lifetime. Ooh, that sounds entertaining actually. The person that quote unquote never gets scared actually finally gets scared. Hating spiders is valid. Oh, sorry for bumping into the mic. Oops. Uh, but yeah, I just can't handle any bugs whatsoever. Well, yeah, because I don't want to scare any of the pom pom viewers. I feel like I don't know what it sounds like, but I can't imagine. Like, is it like a bass boost? I hope not. All right, let's see what it plays to. All right, I think we want it to be more uh frantic than that. So I'm gonna add like another frame at the beginning. So let's like do like a really poorly drawn one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. looks surprised for sure. Now we just gotta outline. Here, I'm gonna have to turn the background transparent so I can see what I'm doing. Oop. Go. And I need to turn off the shade real quick. There we go. Yeah, that looks funny. Let's see what it looks like now. Alright, now we gotta up every frame from the last. Okay, let's see how this looks. Alright, a little less jumpy, but we're in the right direction. Yeah, there we go. Now all we gotta do is draw the little ball here, and then we have to add the background, and then this whole little, like, what? Let's see how many frames? This 12 frame scene will be done. Looking so cute. I think it's now time to end the stream. So thank you all so much for watching. I will be streaming again, not tomorrow because Wednesday will be my off day, but I'll be streaming again on Thursday. I will get that schedule out hopefully soon. No promises because I am trying to make sure I graphic design everything correctly, but it should be finalized next week for sure. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of the stream, Soru, and to any lurkers there, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all Thursday. Bye-bye!